Okay, on three. Yeah! What? Ho! Here we go. I was once a little kid, and one day I took a shit. In the park, in plain sight, my mom whipped my ass that night. She took away all my toys. I was made fun of by girls and boys. I was abused on my ass. I got spanked. I got tasked with doing every single chore around the house and then a few more. Yeah, you fucked me. I thought I was doing pretty good. Let me see it real quick. Alright, I've hit record. What are we talking about today?
Anal.
Anal. I've never had anal. I can imagine it wouldn't feel very good. Giving it, maybe, is a different story.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I mean, I'm on the same page. Never had it, never took it, never received it, never gave it.
Never traded it?
Never traded it.
I've
never traded it.
100% complete out and anal virgin.
Okay, so, alright, task over, move on.
So, music. Now, as you guys know, I love music with a burning passion. And I can play music about as well as a burning passion.
It's all on fire and it's painful.
You've heard how I try to play, right?
Oh, God, that hurts me every time. My poor ukulele.
It's fine. Look, it doesn't look that poor. It's well off. I will say it's well endowed. I mean, even listen to the sound.
Oh my God. If you're gonna do it on the fucking diddly bow.
Yeah.
Ooh, the diddly bow.
Yeah, I made you a diddly bow.
Yes,
What's a diddly bow?
It's a one-string guitar.
Wait. I'll get it.
Okay.
Nick made that for me for my birthday.
Yes.
Was that my birthday?
It was your birthday. It was late, but it was
Yeah.
your birthday.
See,
It was like 2 weeks late, but it was fine because you were still getting the parts for it.
I think the cap broke, right? The actual, the top of the glass bottle.
Yeah, top of the glass bottle. I dropped it on accident.
That's all right. It's fucking made of glass, so.
Yeah.
Kevin, what are you doing?
It's probably tangled up in my fishing rods.
So
I
tell
sound like a real fucking hick.
right
I
now.
have a handmade guitar that has one string on it called a diddly bow, and it's all tangled up in my fishing rods.
That's funny. Right next to your sword, like every hick has.
Oh.
It's
It
not
also
bad,
has a
huh?
bottle opener on it because Nick knows me so well.
Let the audience hear. How do you think they liked my diddly bow I made for Brandon?
Audience.
Ooh, right? You know where that string is from?
What?
My guitar.
Oh, that was from the guitar that had 5 strings?
Yeah, now it's got, I think, 2.
You broke them?
No, one of you guys broke one of them, I think. One of the
It
metal
wasn't
ones.
me.
Let's see.
2 notes only.
2 notes.
I think if you do this,
No,
you know.
Nope. Try it up here. Confirmed, you can play Smoke on the Water on it.
It sounds so sad. It's not bad, though. Oh, here. Maybe this is why. String's got to be up here. Here we go. Yeah, that's much better.
Oh, that's so much better.
That's nice.
Like
Double
grinding.
notes. This people is what we call the hybrid note.
You know what? I really tried with this. I'm no architect.
Architect?
Yeah, see, I don't even know the right words. Don't expect me to make a guitar.
Craftsman.
I am no marksmaneer.
Well, to put it into perspective for everyone listening,
It is made out of a cigar box with a used guitar string that is clamped together with pipe clamps.
and also with
Spray insulation.
spray foam insulation And also, as a tasteful touch to it, it has a bottle opener on top.
A Budweiser bottle opener.
Classy.
Okay, so sure, it may not be a good instrument, but I thought this was really nice.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm really happy you made it for me.
Next
Definitely a nice conversation piece.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you about this for a while. I
This
just keep
thing?
forgetting about it, yeah.
Because it's always just kind of sitting there. It's like, it's neat looking.
Looks like an old-fashioned war weapon.
It kind of does. Like a box on a stick.
All right, you're done with that laptop, right?
Oh my god!
You did that.
I'd fucking kill you.
Recording
This
stops.
thing's a lot heavier than I remember it. Almost decked you in the fucking face.
Hell yeah. So yeah, I like music. You guys like music. What's your favorite type of music?
Huh.
I like pretty much every kind of music.
Every kind.
Well, except for like new age pop. That shit just kind of grates on me for a long time.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right? Is that how they go? Oh, oh. They have to sing it like oh up it. Whatever the fuck the millennial whoop.
The millennial hoop.
Whoop.
Whoop.
It's the whoop, but I say whoop.
Oh my god.
It's this terrible oh whoa.
Just
oh,
like-
whoa.
Oh.
It was the first time. Oh. Video killed a radio star.
That's a good song though. That's
but
not pop.
that didn't have the millennial whoop in it.
But that's like an older song.
Oh. Yeah, it's got a different tune. I'm not doing the oh correctly, I guess.
Like
Video killed. I used to think it was video killed the radio store. I was like, why the fuck would they? Who owns a radio store? What are you selling there? Just radios?
Radio Shack. That's why they're Video Killed Radio Shack.
Video killed the Radio Shack.
Hilarious.
Fucking, but as far as music goes, like, at least just for me, I stopped really listening to country for a long time ago. I still enjoy it, but it's not like my chosen thing.
You were listening to hip hop. That's what it was. Wait, real.
When was I listening to hip hop?
Hip hop is modern country. It's like rock. Let me tell you, I came up with a line for the Radio Shack one.
Okay.
On my block and down the street, an empty shack, face defeat. Video killed the Radio Shack. What if it was Shaquille O'Neal?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
All right. Anyway, back to your
Busted out that Shack food.
your country music. Because you listen to like a lot of like hip hop stuff. It was like rock, like. And my brother listened to a lot of that. Like, oh, she thinks my tractor's sexy.
Oh god.
It really turns her on. What is this? Should I not open this?
Yeah, don't open that.
I opened it. What's in there?
It's filled with juice.
Ooh, interesting.
No.
I'm thirsty.
You will. You don't want to drink vape
If you
juice.
take a swig out of that, we will have to bring you to the hospital ASAP.
Will I get money for it?
No.
No.
You will
you'll have
lose
to
money
pay
for it.
for that.
That's sad. Well, anyway.
I won't make you pay for the vape juice, but you'll be paying for your own hospital bill because you're a
I'm
moron.
not going to pay for the gas ride there. You owe me that at least.
You owe me that at least, he says.
Yeah, I warned you.
Now, on my end, when it comes to music, I've gone through a lot of spectrums growing up with music. On present day terms, I'll listen to everything, just about everything, except for country. I really don't like country. I'll bear with it if it's decent. But I'll listen to just about everything. And I mean, that goes from my super depressing Lil Peep and Young Lean and, you know, Wicca Phase. No one really knows about that stuff, except for maybe Peep. Rest in peace, Lil Peep. Amen.
Rip in peace.
Rip in peace. But I mean, like, before when we were in the car ride,
Yeah.
you know, a couple of years back, I used to listen to a bunch of EDM.
Yeah.
God
Right
bless.
on the fucking snowball.
No, I looked down, so it's all over your couch.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice.
Oh yes, really quick for those who are not informed, we are in a new location and we have a new guest. Actually, our guest today is Kevin.
Yeah, we didn't fucking introduce ourselves.
Yeah, we didn't introduce our.
Greetings, everyone.
I think we should redo this.
No, we're gonna.
No.
This is great. This one's
Outtakes.
perfect. Outtakes. No, this is official episode 3.
This is official episode 3.
Welcome everyone to the 3rd episode of Do the Sticks. Wait, hand me my controller.
Where's that controller?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 3rd episode of the Do the Sticks Click podcast. I am Nick Savarese of TheBoneHeadClan. You are.
I am Brandon of the Big Channel now, which is now up and running. There's nothing on it, but it is there.
I had no idea that was a thing. Anyway, moving on. What's your name, sir?
My name is Kevin. I do have a YouTube channel with nothing on it.
What's the name of it?
I think it's just Kevy. It's like Kev, and then like a bunch of eyes following it. I maybe have 3 to 4 subs tops. You know, throw me another sub.
Interesting.
I might give you a little initiative for it.
Kevin, let's do this now, my friend.
Yes.
You want to voice act for me? We're pals, right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
here. How would you like to join the Bonehead Clan?
Sir, you give me a task, and I'll take it upon myself to complete it to my best abilities.
It doesn't answer my question.
Well, I don't fucking know how to answer your question.
I guess I'll take that as a no. Kevin doesn't want to be part of the
I
Bonehead
do want to
Clan.
be a part of it.
Well, there's an initiation
There's a
process.
yes.
What is the initiation
You
process?
have to repeat after me.
Go ahead.
I do solemnly swear,
I do solemnly swear,
in the bestest of my abilities,
to the bestest of my abilities,
that do allow me to do so,
to
be the biggest bonehead I can be.
to be the biggest bonehead I could be.
Okay, now you got to do this with your hands, and you go yeah. You see that? Look at this fucking bonehead.
Look at this bonehead. Welcome to the clan.
Welcome to the clan.
Well, guys, you officially heard my initiation. I am officially a bonehead.
As of episode 3, did the
Yes.
sticks click? Fuck! I just threw the controller back down. I want to click them again.
Here.
Do the sticks click?
So satisfying.
And me, what kind of fucking music do I like? I like weird shit. As you
Yeah.
hand me the ukulele.
No.
No.
I learned my lesson. You are not touching my ukulele. You're gonna break my strings.
I like really harsh music. You ever heard of harsh noise?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why we made Hung
You've
de
shown
Pusta.
it to me.
Yeah.
And
With
we
the
made
ukulele.
Hung de Pusta.
That's harsh noise. That's the category it fits into.
Also Hung to Secret. Check that out.
Hung de Secret, Hung de Pusta.
That's in the Hung Mythology.
You can find it in the Hung Mythology. You can also find the original Hung de Pusta on SoundCloud.
I love that it's on SoundCloud.
A lot of the songs are on SoundCloud. The 2 Duke Nukem songs are there. They're up for download, I think.
Tell me.
Yeah,
The
dude.
Sounds of Marcus are on SoundCloud.
You damn well know they are.
God damn it.
Hello, Marcus, my old friend.
Oh God.
I must say, we haven't made too much music at the Bonehead Clan, but we sure have made a lot of songs.
Yeah. Sure, I've made a lot of noise in our day.
Quality.
I like listening to music in reverse. It kind of gives me a new perspective on what it means to have ears.
What it means to have ears.
Yeah, because you
I
think about
mean, an interesting listen for you people out there if you want to throw a thought into it. If you have the mental capacity and mental health for it, we were listening to this before. It was the Wii theme music.
The me channel.
The Me channel, yeah.
This is the Wii Shop channel.
No,
No.
the one we were listening to wasn't the Wii Shop channel. It was the Me channel.
I was listening to the one that was on fire.
Okay,
Oh, no,
I'm not talking about that
The
one.
one that Kevin played, not the
Yes.
one I played. The
Me-
one that was really uncomfortable.
Yeah, this will make you very uncomfortable. It is a lot of sounds. I recommend listening to it during the day, not at night.
Because you will have a nightmare.
If you do listen to this at night, make sure your room's lights are on, please. Okay? Full disclaimer, I'm not responsible for anything that you do or fall into. Are we allowed to get profanity on this?
Get on with it, you fucking cunt.
All right, yeah, I'm not fucking responsible for your bullshit. You kill yourself, you you killed yourself. Shit, I'm not gonna do anything about it. Me channel, but with every pause, you get deeper into paranoia.
It's a good track.
Good is not the word I would describe it with.
5 out of 5.
We were sitting in my truck and I started to see colors. Like, you know how...
You normally see colors, Jesus Christ.
No, moron. You know how when you rub your eyes too hard and you start seeing, like, the galaxy form in front of you?
Oh, yes, I love that.
That is what I was experiencing.
That's what my childhood consisted of.
It's a fucking trip. You think I'll get that same experience if I swallow that vape juice? Because I am kind of...
probably die and not be able to feel any of your insides.
Well, at least I won't be thirsty. And...
Sneak peek on next episode of Do the Six Click. Nick is not with us anymore.
Nick is no longer with us. Rest in peace. We will carry the torch.
The Sticks Click behind the scenes in the ER.
This is outtakes, guys. We're filming from the ER.
Amazing.
And
Brought the laptop and the snowball with us.
Talk about fuck ups. Ours is in the wheelchair. Okay, one of my favorite fucking things is when, like, you hear songs and you hear, like, some weird shit going on, and then you play the song in reverse and it's actually, like, words or new lyrics. Because some songs you can actually play backwards. Because you know the song, I'm Slim Shady, I'm the Real Shady. Backwards he goes, it's Eminem, it's Eminem. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
In Kingdom Hearts, I fucking forget what they say. Something about the plot doesn't make sense. I know in Halo 2, in the Mausoleum Suite, there's a character deep in Halo lore called Mendicant Bias. Yeah, he's like from Forerunner shit, and he's talking backwards, so when you reverse the song, he says some crazy shit, like, I have walked among gods and demons. It's like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. You would never know that shit.
No.
And I want to hear that in modern music. I want to hear hip-hop, but someone's singing backwards, shit, have me had a wah, and you reverse it, and you think, I left my keys on the toilet.
You want to know what I also think is super fucking cool?
What's that?
How artists, like particularly musicians that are skilled with using editing software and stuff like that, can make sounds in frequencies that are not audible to human ears. And if I'm not like throwing a napkin at a snowball,
Fuck you, audience.
how they can put in audio that is not audible to the human ears, and if you read that on a spectrogram, which is like a visualization of audio waves, it like makes pictures in the audio waves.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that.
They make it out of frequencies that human ears cannot register.
Dude,
so
Mick,
they can make it whatever picture they want.
I had no idea. That's fucking awesome. Mick Gordon did that with the Doom soundtrack.
That's
He
exactly
fucking
who I was referencing.
fucking pentagrams, bro.
Put pentagrams, 666. Didn't he put the Doom helmet in there too?
I don't remember that. I just know the 666 pentagram.
Yeah. Because it's like super like demonic music and it's fucking awesome. Like hard rock, crazy techno shit.
It's
awesome.
nuts.
It's
Mick
nuts.
Gordon, he actually
slayed that.
Dude, he's fucking... Have you heard... He's did the Killer Instinct soundtrack.
Really?
I knew it sounded familiar because that's like a very similar style to how it sounds. How the Doom track sounds.
It's fucking awesome. He's got a very unique sound.
Yeah.
I love when people get creative with music, because you can go fucking nutso with the way you do music.
Oh yeah.
You know, back when Halo 3 first came out, I don't know what other companies did this or what other games did this at the time. Marty O'Donnell was talking about how he layered tracks. So what it was is you hear like the like in the background.
Yeah.
And what it could do is he'll maybe add a wood block in or something, like it goes and depending on what you're doing, it'll go
pick up.
And Mick Gordon, he went even more in depth with that. He said what he did for the Doom soundtrack to make it always sound dynamic is basically he made like a fuck ton of different riffs, and he set it so that it would play one of those riffs randomly, and he would play those in a set. So you'd have your bass thing, and then your bass thing would have a set, and that entire set was composed of random bits that, depending on what you're doing, or just randomly in general. Yeah, which I'm like, that's
cool.
fucking awesome.
That's cool. That's the type of immersion that
it's like that tactile
gaming
feedback.
needs. Yeah. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Metal Gear Solid games also did this sometimes, very minorly though. I can't remember it too well.
Gordon did?
No, not what Mick Gordon did, but something close to it, like the music that's going around in the background, if any, if you got your music on or whatever, that things change while you're doing something different. Or like, say like you're walking around in Skyrim, you just get into an altercation. Instantly, music changes into that altercation.
Yeah. It's not as cool as if it slowly transitions.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know if that happened to Metal Gear Solid.
That's what I'm saying. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. But I don't know why, but I specifically remember it. I could be a fucking idiot.
I don't know. I've played the fuck out of that series, but I honestly can't tell you. I don't remember. I know I've heard it slowly transition out in like Metal Gear Solid 2. I know that.
Yeah.
Well, you played the fuck out of Metal Gear Solid 2 recently.
I would say I played the fuck out. We played through it once, and we're like, oh god, can we get to the end so Raiden will stop talking? God, Raiden is terrible.
But back to what we were talking about, the whole music backwards and finding like hidden lyrics. Stairway to Heaven was a big controversy because Stairway to Heaven backwards had like a huge fucking like satanic ritual behind it. Like what? I looked it up right now so I could like find it exactly. Completely backwards, the whole thing's like understandable. And this is a little excerpt from it. It says, "So here's to my sweet Satan. The other's little path would make me sad. Whose power is faith, he'll give those with him 666, and all the evil fools. They know he made us suffer sadly." And that's a tiny excerpt from it.
I want to fucking hear this version backwards. You know why that's so... I don't care if it's controversial. That's fucking meta cool.
Yeah.
Because it's a song about heaven. Yeah. And then backwards it's hell.
Yeah.
Yo, it's like that should be fucking applauded. That's
I mean, I got the whole thing here if you want me to read it out, but it's long.
Nah.
Yeah.
We'll hear it sometime.
We'll listen to it, yeah.
Listeners, have you ever heard any satanic messages playing your old cartoon shows backwards? Tell us in the comments.
Tell us in the comments. I do know that some cartoons do throw some of that spicy shit in there for like real slick, like just for shits and giggles.
What, like adult content?
Yeah, like either backwards or in certain scenes where you don't really notice it.
Or if it's
especially as a child, really, you don't really notice.
Or like
it.
if you hear a weird noise during one of the episodes and you like pitch shift it, it's like totally different.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking...
I know SpongeBob was notorious for
very big. They were big
notorious for that.
Patrick, your genius is showing. Where?
Or there was the one time in front of the Krusty Krab where SpongeBob was buried, and it's you would like to hope, though.
See SpongeBob's
nose is sticking out of the ground, and then Mr. Krabs is like, "SpongeBob, please tell me that's your nose." Like. Small shit like that as a child, you know,
it flies right over
right over it. We're like, yeah, it's his nose, because it's the only thing we know that looks like that.
Yeah.
We don't think.
And now it's like, oh shit,
that could be his dick.
You have all kinds, even down to their names: Mr. Krabs, Sandy Cheeks, Bikini Bottom. Yeah.
Fucking
fantastic.
I still sometimes when I'm like bored, I'll pull up old SpongeBob episodes and just rewatch that shit. Like season 1 through 3, that shit was fucking gold.
I got it like
comedy gold.
Yeah.
I couldn't really. I had to go to Nickelodeon to try to fucking get any episodes. But one of the episodes I watched, the Halloween episode, I was just like super bored.
What, the hash slaying slasher?
No. That one's good. The one where he's like, I'm scary, you know. That's not SpongeBob. I'm scary, you know, and everyone's laughing at him. You're not scary, SpongeBob.
Oh, with the brain.
And he's the haunted mattress, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he was demoted to the haunting sleeping bag. Ha ha ha.
Well, I mean, every show has its highs and lows, but like season 1 through 3 generally is like solid as fuck.
Same thing for fucking Family Guy.
Yeah.
The early shows or the early first 3 seasons.
Hysterical.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One of my favorite fucking jokes in the old version. I think some of my favorite were in the same episode. It might even been the pilot episode where Peter he ignores his wife and instead goes to a party he's not supposed to go to. And he says, what's the matter, Peter? So I kind of feel bad, Quagmire. I don't feel bad, Peter. Oh, hey, thanks.
Just so stupid.
Oh, hey, thanks.
And they go over there and they were going to put on some like porn tape. They're all just watching while they're getting wasted. And he's like, shit, I think my kid, videotaped the Statue of Liberty over this. He's like, I got an idea. Well, drink till she's hot.
It's like 10 guys sitting on the couch just
Watching
drinking
porn.
And later, Lois is all mad about it, right? And then she grills Peter for it. So Peter goes, he says, Lois, I am the man of this house. And as the man, I order you to give me permission to go to this party. There's a lot of... Even in let's say, a kid's cartoon that would be around my mom's time. You guys ever seen Top Cat?
Yeah, I love Top Cat.
I forget the setup to it. But he's
Dude,
like,
all I used to watch when nothing was on Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon was Boomerang.
Boomerang, yeah.
That
I
was the good
love
shit.
Boomerang.
Boomerang was,
That was the
my
good
shit.
shit.
I loved watching
And you
Tom
want to
and
know
Jerry.
what's funny?
Hell yeah.
When we were in high school, there were shows that we grew up with on Cartoon Network on Boomerang.
Yeah.
Like Dexter's Laboratory
Yeah.
was on there. Powerpuff
Who
Girls.
knows what's on there now?
Johnny Bravo was
Oh
on
my
there.
God.
Boomerang shut down now.
No
Yeah,
way.
they shut down.
They weren't getting enough views because they were still playing like Flintstone stuff. Because they weren't... It would have like... Even like a few years ago, even now, if they were playing stuff we grew up with, it would probably still be around.
Yeah.
But they kept putting modern stuff on it and like really old stuff. Very rarely did they put like Ed, Edd and Eddie or Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
No way.
Yeah, so then
that
they
was
shut down.
rare.
That's sad.
I would have fucking been on. I still like the
Oh
Flintstones.
my god.
Yeah.
I still have like VHS tapes that I recorded over like family events of like the Ed, Edd and Eddie movies.
Yeah.
Like I would just sit down, I was like, what does this say? Oh, my 2nd birthday? Who gives a fuck? Ed, Edd and Eddie movie.
That is hysterical. Don't ever tell your mother.
Imagine your mom goes through the VHS tape, says, "Let's go look through some memories."
Who? Brandon, was this you fucking idiot?
Oh, of course it was. It's
just
funny because I would do that on the TV that was at my grandfather's old job. They had a VHS tape with a recorder that I would just watch Godzilla movies on. And my mom kept a bunch of the old memorabilia there because, there was nothing else to do sometimes, so we would just watch it until people would show up.
Yeah.
And when I was bored, because I was, 7?
Yeah.
I would just be like, let me pop this in and press buttons and see what happens. And then eventually I discovered how to record stuff.
Oh no.
So I would record the Ed, Edd and Eddie movies. I remember I recorded the first Jimmy Neutron movie before the Power Hour, the Jimmy Timmy Power Hours came out.
What?
Yeah. That was fucking awesome.
I remember growing up with that Ed and Eddie. I mean, that was honestly next to SpongeBob
Oh yeah.
and like Tom and Jerry. I'd say probably Ed and Eddie was like my favorite show growing up.
Oh yeah.
I just love that show.
Jimmy Neutron was up there for me, and then Fairly Odd Parents was up there too.
Yeah.
For a long
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Until they introduced that fucking stupid baby.
Poof.
Yeah, that fucking nigga.
Tough if I had to pick 3 because I grew up with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't all on Cartoon Network because there was Nickelodeon, there was 4Kids. You remember the Fox Box?
Yeah, I remember the Fox
I
Box.
do not.
Really?
You don't remember the Fox Box?
There was like
No.
Ninja Turtles,
No
Winx
Toonami.
Club, Sonic X. Yeah, Toonami was on Adult Swim.
Toonami was right before Adult Swim. That was at 6 o'clock. Because it would be Cartoon Network from the morning, from like 6 a.m. till about 5 p.m. Then there would be an intermission, and then Toonami would come on until 10 o'clock. And then 10 o'clock Adult Swim would come on. That's how we knew we had to go to bed. Once Adult Swim came on.
Once you heard that Futurama
Dun,
intro.
dun,
Dun 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 dun.
Oh god. Still love that show.
Yeah.
pissed I took that off Netflix, but besides the point.
Tragic. You know what really pissed me off that they took off Netflix very recently, and I mean like in the past 2-3 days?
What's that?
Punisher Season 3 is not happening.
Really?
Yes. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, I watched Daredevil Season 1. I really enjoyed it. I never caught an interest in Daredevil Season 2. I watched maybe like 2 or 3 episodes. I'm like, it's kind of whack. And then I just never watched any of the other Marvel originals.
Punisher, definitely a watch.
Yeah.
100%. I loved it. I was never, like, I never really watched a lot of, like, the superhero stuff, like, when it came to, like, Daredevil and stuff. What's the other stuff that they got on Netflix?
Green Arrow.
Luke Cage. Well, Green Arrow is DC.
Well, he just said superhero
yeah,
stuff.
for superhero stuff, so if we're talking all-encompassing, Superwoman.
Super feminist.
It's ma'am.
Okay.
Well, I know what's funny? Real quick aside note. I saw this. I don't know if it's real. I really hope it's real. But GameStop came out with an exclusive Funko Pop figure.
Oh my
and it
God.
just said ma'am. And it was the blonde hair and the pink shirt. I was like, yo!
Yeah,
no
yeah.
fucking way! What a clapback!
Yeah.
Oh my
I have
God.
to see. No way, that's fucking
Let me
real.
look it
I
up.
don't think it's real, but I saw that the other day, and I'm like, whoa!
Everybody fucking Google this.
I think I still have the post saved on Instagram.
Audience, pause it. Google it.
Real quick.
Audience, ma'am, pop figure.
Here.
There it is! That's it! GameStop exclusive.
Somebody created. No, it's custom.
It's gotta be custom.
Ugh.
But that was
Man.
what I saw. I was like, no fucking way! What a fucking saucy bitch GameStop is.
It's ma'am.
Ma'am.
It is ma'am. I remember the memes that followed for the week or so after the fact when that happened.
That was bad.
Nuts.
Dude, that's a really cool Gran Torino. It's a Trans Am.
That's too good. That's gold.
That's golden.
It's a Trans Am.
What the fuck were we talking about before we got into this? Cartoons.
What we were saying something about
Oh.
ma'am.
Punisher.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. With
Yeah.
the
I said
superhero
you said
stuff.
super feminist when I said Superwoman.
Yeah, we're talking about superhero shows. What do we got?
Super. Yeah.
It was.
I never was big into the superhero shows.
I only watched Daredevil because that was the only one that caught my eye. Well, I lied. I watched Flash up until about I think I was like 3 episodes left of season 2, and I was bored.
No.
I'm not a TV guy anymore. I
Me neither.
can't do it.
I don't even have cable in my room.
Neither do I.
I just
You want to know what my cable box was? It was a glorified clock that I paid $5 a month for. Fuck you. I have a fucking alarm clock.
I have a phone to do that.
It's like, why the hell?
Multiple phones.
No, if I don't have my alarm clock, I will not wake up in the morning. That thing is loud as shit.
Really?
Yeah.
That one?
That little one on the fridge. Yeah, that thing's loud as shit.
Jesus Christ.
You cunt.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's well, Tanda, you know what happened like 2 months ago with me, with my family and everything like that. Nick, I don't know if you know.
What's wrong with your family? Remember, you're being recorded.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about it post recording.
Yeah.
Okay.
Recently with what's happened, my like anxiety and stuff has gone up a lot lately, and it hasn't been this high since like I want to say a couple years ago, back when I was still in high school. I think
back before we started hanging out.
Yeah. And if I'm like dozing, not fully asleep, but at the same time not fully awake, and something loud, like a sharp, loud sound comes on, my anxiety shoots up, and I just go into panic mode, and I can't have an alarm clock that's too loud, because it's worse when I'm sleeping. So.
Oh no, that I won't.
Then I have to worry about actually waking up. So some nights, say like tonight or other nights that we hang out, if we're hanging out super super late and I know I got to do something in the morning or early afternoon, I have to either man the fuck up and just deal with the anxiety when I wake up, or just not sleep.
That's fucked.
Yeah. So I just it's just a shit show. So
yeah, that's fucked, cunt.
Yeah, quite.
Yeah, a bomb could go off and I wouldn't fucking wake up.
Look, that's how my girlfriend is.
Like,
literally,
it's brutal. A bomb could go off and I would not wake up. What?
I'd have to like if like when me and my girlfriend are hanging out, if she falls asleep in my bed and it's like late at night and she's got to go home or whatever, I have to like suplex her to wake her up. Like I gotta hit her with the
from the top rope.
RKO
out of nowhere.
I can just picture you like front flipping off a dresser and elbow dropping your sleeping girlfriend. RKO. No, better yet, you're meow. Meow.
Down for the count.
Yeah.
She wouldn't wake up. You'd fucking kill her.
Exactly.
You go too hard, bro.
Fuck your responsibilities, cunt.
Now for the people that didn't get the random meows. Ooh, okay. Random assault with a deadly weapon. No.
This is deadly to you? It's a fucking cane.
It's a cane. Look, it's 2019. Anything is deadly. I'm
going to talk to the audience. I'm going to tell them about my cane. Okay. Audience, you want to know about my cane? Yes, we do. All right, I'll tell you. Listen, I got this cane. This was my great-grandfather's cane. I don't know his name. It might have been Sal. It might have been something else. I mix up names all the time. That's Matt's uncle's name, Sal. But mine, my grandfather. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I got this from my aunt, who probably found it in the closet and was like, this is your great-grandfather's. So that'll convince him to take it. So I took it. And it's this rounded cane. And it doesn't look very even. It kind of looks like a bent erection. What I think is great. What?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll give you that one.
It's pretty hung.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's hung.
It's pretty hung.
It like tried to go up and then get tired and swooped back down.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? I'm still at like, 3/4 torque. I'm just not hard yet.
Your cane's got ED.
AED.
It grew, but it's not hard.
It's got extra...
I don't know, Doc. Something's weird.
Give me a blue pill, please.
I've got extraterrestrial dysfunction.
Extraterrestrial dysfunction.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Yeah, when we get too high up in the atmosphere, I cannot get hard.
Anyway, I got this, and it's fucking round, and it's a cane, and I run around with what are soap shoes. For any of you people who grew up with Sonic, you'll know what grinding is. He wore shoes that had grind plates. Those were soap shoes. I have those, and I have a small backpack. So when I walk along ledges and jump and climb on things, sneak around in my dark clothes with a big old cane and a tiny backpack, and then slide away on rails, I'm a fucking real-life version of Sly Cooper.
Yep.
The only thing I just haven't done is steal stuff. I'll get on it.
And you have not turned into a raccoon yet.
No, I am a furry, though.
That okay. Learn something new every day. I'm just gonna slide over here.
I will.
Oh God, get that cane off
my friend.
I will roll. Nope, I'm too sunk into the carpet. I will not roll.
Nope. I need to replace that chair, dude. That chair is a piece of shit.
Oh, you were saying, I feel like I cut you off. I started talking about my fucking cane. You know what? I think I'll continue. So, people actually mix up the term furry, because I've heard somebody refer to, like, talking animals as furries, like Fox McCloud, and that's not entirely true. A furry...
Sonic.
Yeah, that's an anthropomorphic animal. So, like, Hooper's anthropomorphic. Anthropomorphic, it means it stands up like a human. Personified also means it's something that isn't normally animate, meaning alive, given characteristics.
Yeah.
Like a plant is alive, but a plant might act like a dog. That means it's personified as a dog. But if a plant stands upright and, you know, is beating up people, then maybe it's an anthropomorphic daisy. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to clarify that I'm not actually a furry. It was a fucking joke.
Better be.
Yeah. What do you think? I want to fuck animals? What do I look like to you?
I don't know.
I don't know what you do with Cinnamon in your spare time, Nick.
I hold her.
Ooh.
She's adorable.
Adorable.
Not sexy.
Adorable.
All right, back to you. Kevy.
What were you saying before he punched you in the stomach? What was he saying?
That's a good question.
You were talking about elbow dropping your girlfriend.
What was
I
it?
think it was after that, though.
It was after that.
Fuck.
I think you mentioned my cane.
Oh, it was the meow. You were getting context of meow.
Yeah.
Meow.
So. Bjork. That is a Scandinavian dog.
Scandinavian.
Uncultured swine.
Bjork.
So, to give context on the random animal sounds, and by random animal sounds, obviously the random meows and barks and bjorks. A couple days ago, big guy over there.
Me.
You. Your boy. Skinny penis.
Yes.
Brandon, what's your online name?
My online name?
Big Wet.
Big
Oh,
Wet.
Big
That's
Wet.
right. Big Wet.
Big Wet.
Big
Wet
Wet
Fop.
over here.
Big Wet over there.
I forgot about Wetty Fop.
He was helping me out with my resume because
He was looking for a jab.
looking for one of these job things. You know, I gotta make some money. You know.
And your boy's got a fire resume. If you're looking to hire me, I'll send it to you. I got you.
Yeah. So likewise over here, and then Bonehead over here. He decides to tag along as well.
Yeah, and I ate all your fucking food.
Yeah, you raided my fridge, you heathen.
You said I could come eat it. That's why I came over, because I was hungry.
Literally, you're like,
you did tell him that, though.
Yeah, you literally said, I don't know if I want to come. I'm like, alright, Nick, I got a bargaining chip to put on the table. I have too much food at home.
How dare you for trying to make me look bad, just for that. Yeah.
I said, I have a bargaining chip. I have a lot of leftovers that we are not going to eat. If you want them, you can eat them.
And you have ginger ale, too,
Yes,
right?
I do.
You still have it.
Yes.
I'm going to go get one.
Can you get me one too?
Actually,
as well,
let's
please?
pause this.
No, don't pause it. Don't pause it.
Intermission.
I don't care.
Yeah,
Leave
brief
it.
intermission.
No, let the people wait.
No,
let them wait.
no.
They want
they
good
will
content,
wait.
they gotta wait.
Brief intermission. Oh, God.
Oh, man. That's a tough intermission, huh?
Okay, let
To
me.
you, that seemed like 2.5 seconds. To us, that was about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm getting the snacks and drinks and
Oh.
shit.
Oh, that hurt. Ow.
It's hot, moron. It was in the microwave.
You
Fuck you.
You Mormon.
You Mormon.
You Mormon. Oh, man. I thought you took my fucking cookies away and I was mad. You've been
Vagitis.
talking for 42 minutes.
Vagitis.
About random shit. Do the whole thing. Do the wait.
Yeah,
Do the Vajooter one. Hey,
No,
Vajooter.
it's a vagitis. What does the scooter say about his pooter booter?
Oh.
It's like really. What is something Dooter?
I forgot. Matt usually answers it back. The way I came up with that, I was really bored, and I saw a meme that said like Vaguna, and I just started saying
Vagoon.
Yes, I started saying Vaguna over and over again, just adding more letters and changing letters. I'm like, Vaguna, Vagooty, Vagooter, Vajooter, Vagity, Vagita, Vagitis.
See, I would think you probably transitioned to Vajooter though, because hey, Vajooter, what does the scooter say about his pooter booter?
Nah, I just like the word vagitis. It's fun to say. Vagitis.
Ooh, ooh, and my Vagoon.
Ooh, whoa.
It's really super duper duper.
Senpai, your big iron is
Your iron is too big.
Your iron is too big. Your iron is too big, senpai.
With my big iron on his hip.
Do you wish to have one?
No, I'm just upset.
Why?
I really think we should record one that's more focused.
Focused? What
Focused.
are you talking about? This is perfect.
The last one we kept on track pretty well.
You don't think this one is on track?
We're not really talking about anything.
What are you talking? We were talking about music and cartoons and pentagrams in the childhood songs. It's hidden in the country music. We're gonna name this one. We're gonna go satanic messages and pentagrams in your song. Pentagrams in your music. There's pentagrams.
Clickbait, pentagrams and SpongeBob.
Pentagrams and SpongeBob.
Clickbait.
That's funny.
People, this is what we do at this time of night.
For reference, this may be uploaded at, I don't know what Nick
Sometime in the
uploads.
afternoon.
I don't know when Nick uploads things. I had to press him for like 2 weeks to upload those 2 fucking first videos, and he uploaded them on the same fucking day.
What you told me to? Didn't you?
I don't think so.
Oh, this is still burning hot.
So for reference, it is 2:33 in the morning.
On the
when we're
block
recording
with
this.
the buff chest.
Technically, it's
Alcohol,
Saturday
yes.
morning now.
It is.
I have to go to work, and I'm really mad about that.
Why?
Because I can't call out, because I'm calling out Monday so I can go to a fucking Disturbed concert.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Tell them you broke your face. It'll be
Luckily,
fixed.
I'm not going to be in the mosh pit, so...
It'll be fixed by Tuesday.
No, I'll just call it like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
The night ASM will answer, who I don't really know, and I'll just be like, hey, it's Brandon, or so I'm not coming in today.
You try to...
That sounded more like an aggressive breath than a burp.
You sound like you're from Doom. I want Kevin as a Doom monster.
Okay. Give me some more ginger ale.
Alright.
Kevin for Doom 2019.
Dude, Doom Eternal, right?
I'm hyped for it.
I'm not. And see, that's the thing.
Why?
Because I was hype as fuck about the original. And I know something with me. Whenever I see something and I just have a complete disinterest, it's usually not going to be that great.
See, I don't watch trailers anymore. I just don't.
Not at all.
The first
Commercials, yes. Trailers, no.
The first trailer I saw for Doom 20... Nick, you're making so much noise on the table that the fucking...
Mic is on.
Oh, what's that? Ah, come on. That was... Yeah!
Vagooters, vagitus.
The first instance of Doom Eternal that I saw was the PS4 trailer for Doom 25th Anniversary. That's what got me so fucking hyped about it.
Yeah, that's not what I saw. I saw a teaser trailer that showed a pre-rendered animation. It wasn't really an animation. It's one of those videos with 3D models that are completely still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it kind of looks cool, but they're still. And then I saw gameplay at the conference, and I was like, uh-oh. Because literally everything they showed was either like a downgrade or like uninteresting.
Well, I mean, I
I'm
think
gonna
that they're
sneeze.
still
Hang on,
going
hang
to...
Bless
I think they're still going to keep a majority of the original gameplay. They're just adding some new things.
They're changing things, I would say. I mean, I know the whole hook thing. I look at that, and I don't know. I forget my complaints, but I'm like, is that going to make the game too easy? One of the things.
Think so.
One of the things that I got bothered by was wall climbing. Do you know why? Wall climbing prevents you from doing anything else. So while you're climbing, you cannot jump, you cannot shoot, you're climbing. Right?
Well, do
So
you
that-
mean like the vaulting mechanic that was in the other game? Or are
No,
you talking
climbing.
About...
He like fucking slams his fist slowly and climbs up the wall.
Oh, I didn't see that section.
That completely disrupts the gameplay. It looks like they're trying to put more story into the game, which is, I would say, fine. But in the beginning segment, they have like your character like walking slowly through a base, and I can't like that's like a modern game design thing, which I don't like.
I don't think it would take too long, because there is one section in the original, in the original Doom 2016, where you encounter, what is his name? Samuel Hayden, the robot. Samuel Hayden, the robot. You go through this crazy fucking gore nest fight, and you go back up. Nick, you're not helping.
Sorry.
You go through this crazy gore nest fight, and you open up the doors, and then it's just a really slow walking section for maybe about 2 minutes. That did take me out of it.
I don't remember that.
Good goose.
It's I think 7 or 8 levels in. It's right before you get the BFG.
I don't remember it, but the point is, looking at Doom Eternal, it had a lot of things that are just like that looks like it's going to hurt the gameplay, or that looks like an unnecessary change, you know what I mean? And now, so far, I'm like, whenever I see a game and I'm not excited, it's usually there's going to be something wrong with it. I forget what games. Usually, even if a game is like quote unquote bad by mass opinion, like Duke Nukem Forever, I was hype as fuck for Duke Nukem Forever. I fucking love Duke Nukem Forever.
Well, I think everyone was hyped for that.
No, but I actually loved it. I don't care what anyone else feels. For me, when I'm excited about something, I fucking love that thing. When I don't care about something, I dislike something about it. Don't know why. That's always how it is.
Understandable.
So I'm like, Doom Eternal is probably not going to be that great. Because I was hype as fuck for Doom 1, or Doom 2016. I'm not hype at all for Doom Eternal. And I want to play it, but it basically, all the changes look concerning. Otherwise, it looks like more of the same. I need another napkin.
I think the reason why Doom Eternal is coming out as soon as it is, is simply because of the fact I don't think that Bethesda got the longevity they were expecting out of it.
Well, you know why? It's because they fucked the multiplayer.
Yeah, and the multiplayer was tragic.
I thought it was fun, but it's like, why can I only hold 2 weapons? Like, all the other
Not
shit.
Not only
like
that, but at least in my experience with it, I had a really hard time actually doing any semblance of damage to people.
You told me about that. I started having that trouble later. I don't know what it was. But at first, I was like, this is awesome. I don't really know what improvements, aside from allowing you to have more than 2 weapons, because I fucking love the amount of customization you can do.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
In the story mode, it was insane.
Yes. Yes.
That is one of, like, the best games of the modern day. That's what I think.
See,
About the creation mode. Wait, real quick.
Go ahead.
The creation mode, I'm like, it was so not, like, beginner friendly. I had no idea what the fuck, how to make anything. And most of the maps I saw, like, were just kind of, like, basically throwaway stuff, yeah. One was really fun, but again, it was just, like, a throwaway. It was, like, climb on the blocks. The reason it was so fun was because it was really fucking hard. Kevin, what were you gonna say?
I like modern remakes of like classic games, or in sense of what we're talking about, like modern remakes of classic first-person shooters like Doom, Wolfenstein, and everything like that. Like,
those aren't remakes; they're reboots.
Yeah, reboots.
Yeah, remake, remaster, reboot, reimagining, all very different things. Hang on, let him finish, then you go to you.
Like, I mean, I never really got a chance to play the original, games that started these series off. But to my understanding, Doom and, like, OG Doom, OG Wolfenstein, they were practically made off the same engine.
They are, and they're fucking awesome.
And with the new stuff, like, they practically did the same thing. Like, new Wolfenstein 3D, or like whenever it came out, I think it was in like 2015 or 2014.
Hold on. Because there was a game just called Wolfenstein.
That was a 360 title.
Yes. And believe it or not, Wolfenstein: The New Order is a sequel to that game.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they remastered the one that came on the 360. They remastered it to Xbox One graphics.
I don't know about that.
Because if you're just backwards compatible.
I gotta check.
Wolfenstein: The New Order came to the 360. Just keep in mind there are different versions. So if a game comes out on the 360 and it comes out on the Xbox One, say at the same time, the 360 is significantly less powerful, right? Evil Within is an example. I don't think the Xbox One was out at the time. So when they released the Evil Within on the Xbox One, the game, ran better, had some better graphics, stuff like that. But it wasn't remastered. It was just, a little better.
It was ported.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically.
No, I think I gotta check through my gaming list. Because I know I have 3 different Wolfenstein games. None of them has a 360 tag on them.
Well, the only ones I can think of is Wolfenstein: The New Order, Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, Wolfenstein: The New Colossus.
Yes.
New Colossus is Wolfenstein 2.
And
New Colossus is Wolfenstein 2. That's the newest one.
The Old Blood is the
DLC for New Order. Yeah.
No. Old Blood is for the New Order. New Colossus is having a standalone DLC with 2 women. I don't know what the fuck that's called. Wolfenstein: The Lost Potential.
Well, as I was saying before, I was hyped when I saw the Wolfenstein trailers when they came out, and once I got it, I was severely disappointed.
Really?
I was not a fan of those games. Even I was able to admit, I'm like, okay, the New Order, it's fun. It's a little confusing. I don't really understand what's going on. Maybe just because I'm a fucking peon when it comes to Wolfenstein lore. So, I'm sitting there and, with your mouth open, you fucking heathen, on my bed.
You heathen.
Oh.
Yummy in my tummy. You heathen. Nick, he called you a heathen. Are you gonna stand for that?
No. I'm gonna get up. Wait, I guess I am standing for it. Keep talking. Keep talking. Even if I leave, I do care. I'm listening. I just will not be here.
I probably just don't know anything about Wolfenstein and the story and all that stuff. But, what are you doing?
I'm having another drink.
You're just whispering in the corner. It's really weird. I didn't particularly care for the way it played. It felt a little clunky for me. I don't know. It was weird. I really didn't enjoy it.
The New Order, right? Keep talking about it.
I remember when the demo for the New Order was out when I had my PS3, and I played the demo for it, and I really, really liked it. I really liked the game. But being a child with a PS3 and no source of income, I never got the game.
Yeah.
And when the only reason why I have Wolfenstein now.
Did you just steal my entire paper towel roll?
Yes.
I think the only reason right now why I have Wolfenstein in general is because your account being on my Xbox, and I mean, I've enjoyed the game so far. I mean, I'm stuck on the one massive part on the new Colossus, and I started something. I'm playing them backwards. I started New Colossus, and then I started
New Order.
No, Old Blood. I haven't even started New Order yet.
Supposedly New Order. Oh wait, no, New Colossus. Wait, which one did you fucking play?
New Colossus.
New Colossus. That's the newest one, right?
Yeah.
Supposedly that one's got a bunch of shit in it. Oh god.
In what sense?
Apparently it's really short compared to the first game. It's not as fun, like lacking in features compared to the first game. A worse story and no multiplayer.
I mean, Honestly, other than this part that I'm stuck on the new Colossus, I'm loving it. I'm honestly loving it.
Well, that's good if you're enjoying it. I thought what was funny as fucking hell is that the main villain is Hillary Clinton, but as a Nazi.
Burn, bitch. Oh, wait.
What?
Probably shouldn't have said that.
What?
Burn, bitch.
Yeah, no.
I will censor it.
What's wrong?
Okay.
I'm not gonna censor it. This is fuck that. No, people get over their bothers. People bother too much. You have an opinion. Somebody else doesn't like it. Too bad.
Funny how Hillary Clinton's name kind of sounds close to Himmler or Heinrich Himmler, Hitler's right-hand man.
That's probably why she's a Nazi in Wolfenstein too. They got something for everybody. For people who hate Hillary, you fight Hillary Clinton as a Nazi. For your people who hate the people left-wing people, you work with the socialists to defeat the Nazis. They love socialism, the left people.
Oh.
Yeah, so see? It's a game for everyone. And the Nazis, because the Nazis win. They were winning, so
yes.
Everybody gets what they want.
This is just an alternate universe. What about that? Remember that post that I told you about, Brandon?
You want another cookie?
Yes.
You want a cookie?
No, I'm good, thank you.
What if I throw it at you?
Don't, because I'm in bed. I don't want crumbs in my bed.
There was a post.
Brandon, next!
There was a post on Instagram, and it was about a African American pro civil rights movement group thing. It's called Black.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
It's just called Black.
Yeah, it's
Not
called
very
Black.
Creative.
I know, right? And they said something about they wish, or they think that the modern world should be like only African Americans have superpowers and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah, and only African American, no other race, anything. Only African Americans should have superpowers. And then some guy commented on this, and they said, there once was this German guy who thought that there was a super race. Superhuman race. And I don't know why, but that just had me cracking up the first time I saw it. And I was like, oh, well, I wonder what happened to him. It's hilarious.
It's really amazing how history does repeat itself.
Mm-hmm.
You have a bunch of all these like far left people who think like white people are all racist and evil and the devil and Nazis.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, the Nazis were socialists, which is what the left people love so much. Socialism.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, the Nazis said that all the Jews were terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to get rid of them. Like the Nazis, right? And like the left wing hate white people.
Yeah.
It's like you're repeating a history. Just because it's a different type of people doesn't mean it's not
it any
the same
better.
thing. Yeah. Something I thought, all these people that are pro black and anti white and civil rights for women and all that shit, fucking
That's just racism.
Yeah, and Martin Luther King,
Mm-hmm.
he would be fucking ashamed of every one of those people today.
Mm-hmm.
Turn on his fucking grave.
Yeah, someone who stood up for equality, for not for black people, for all
Everyone.
races.
MLK did not die for this.
No.
Can we bring him back, please?
Please.
Still, though, something against him. No offense to the dude, but there should not be a fucking holiday for him, right? That everybody gets off on, and yet not for President's Day.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, you're right about that.
And okay, well, if he's so influential, then what about fucking Gandhi? Why don't we get a Gandhi Day?
Gandhi.
Well, because he wasn't an American figure.
True.
Okay, that I can argue.
But we also have Christopher Columbus Day.
Yeah, it's true.
But we don't get off on that day.
Mm-hmm.
Schools we do.
Schools do, jobs don't. It's not a bank holiday.
Well, the
And-
banks
and-
can
and
suck my
that-
nugs.
And for me, that's not a day off.
Look, man.
Because I don't go to school, I just work.
Yeah.
So that ain't a holiday for me. That's another fucking Tuesday.
I still went off on
Every day is
President's
just
Day.
another day on my end. I'm not religious. I'm not fucking. I'll wake up one day, realize nothing's open, and I'll be like, why the fuck isn't anything open? And then I'll open up my social media and find out it's some kind of day, and I'm like, oh,
Damn.
wow, interesting.
Cool, you got a tennis racket in here.
Nick, what are you doing in my closet?
Nothing.
Get out of the closet, Nick.
Get out of the closet,
No,
Nick.
I don't feel comfortable. What the hell is this?
I think that is a beauty blender.
What is it?
What is it?
What do you do?
What is
Makeup?
Egg?
Oh, that is a bouncy egg that my niece got me for
Awesome.
Christmas.
Look, it's like when we first met, Brandon. Oh shit.
You said
Yeah,
Brandon
that is
Flung.
literally how we met.
That's how we met too, Nick.
Isn't it?
Playing tennis.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. This is why we're
Ages
we're
ago.
all friends.
many
moons.
moons ago.
Like many moons ago.
Many moons.
Wait, how old are we now?
I was a sophomore when I was playing tennis.
I'm gonna be 21. Give me a month. I'm 21.
Okay, I just turned 21.
Happy birthday.
Thank
I've
you.
been 21.
How old are you? Well, that's not what I meant.
So, let's see. We met, Nick.
Yeah.
Let's see. I want to say around like 3rd or 4th grade.
Long fucking time ago.
Long fucking time.
You guys met earlier than you met me because I was in the other elementary school.
Which school were you at?
I was in Lincoln.
I was not at Lincoln.
You
I was
were
at
in
Euclid.
Yeah, that's why
He
I didn't
was
meet
at
you
Lincoln.
guys. How did you meet in 3rd fucking grade?
The tennis court playing tennis.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
with my mom. He was with his mom.
Oh shit.
We were practically the same people.
Because we met in high school because of the tennis team.
Because I fucking love tennis. Think of all the friends I could have met if fucking Sinanan didn't take over for the tennis squad.
Oh my god.
Because she was awful. You know what? Like, Kosh did some shit at the beginning, like, to get everybody ready to go. But all Sinanan did was, like, exercises. Like, no fucking matches. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
And I quit.
Fair enough.
That's why I joined the golf team with Mr. P.
That's right,
Fucking
but
great.
I can't fucking play golf for shit.
Oh yeah, neither could I. It was really fun.
I couldn't do it because it was too much, like, sitting around and being patient. I was like, this is... I'm annoyed. I want to play mini golf.
That's why I did shot put.
Nah, I never liked Mr. Brady. He never liked me.
I never had to deal with him.
Yeah, see?
Never had to deal with him. Throwing team was completely separate from running. We had our own
Well,
coach.
the problem was he would always be like, "Oh, aren't you Seijo's brother?" My oldest brother, Chris.
Uh-huh.
"Aren't you Seijo's brother?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, you're gonna join sprinters, huh?" Because he was like a track star. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh,
No.
God, please and kindly fuck off. I just don't want to be home. That's why I'm doing this. I don't want to be home."
You know, in some fucking year, my brother and mother and whomever, they were getting the house, like, renovated, putting in a new bathroom and shit. I didn't want to help, so for, like, 2 weeks, all I ever did after school was go to GameStop for, like, the next 6 hours, then I went home and went to sleep.
Fair enough.
So I didn't have to help out and be around. I hated it.
I don't blame you. Shit's
Word.
annoying.
It was really, really aggravating. Because I'm not, like, the muscle tank that I am now.
Me too.
You were a muscle tank 4 years ago. Now you're old.
Now you're
I
old.
feel old. You know what happened?
You were indestructible at one point. Then you took a knock to the head, and now you're old.
Did I take a knock to the head? No, I worked at Harmon's.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
got a job.
But you know what it was? It fucking takes the energy out of you, and then I didn't have, like... I didn't have good things to eat, unfortunately. Oh god, Hope is alive.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, pardon for that pause, viewers.
Go ahead, read it to
I
him.
just ran across a meme on a page on Instagram called I'm Schmacked. And the, well, I wouldn't really call it a meme. It's really just a
Sad.
caption with 2 pictures, and it makes me sad, and I don't know why I'm laughing. So, the caption is, "So, my grandpa ate a half a quart of paint today, thinking it was yogurt." And it's one picture of a full quart of paint. of like mint green paint. And another picture of a very old man who looks like
with the paint all over his lips.
got paint in his teeth and everything. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's so fucked up.
I don't know how he's alive. Christ.
I would like to know how he is alive.
Jesus. Well, that's gonna be horrible when you get old enough and your brain doesn't fucking work right anymore and you eat paint.
That's so sad.
It's terrible.
I don't want to grow old, yo.
No.
Yo, when I start doing some stupid shit, record it and then kill me. Please. Record it.
If I ever need to hire someone to wipe my ass for me, please and kindly put a 50 cal in my skull.
Right in my dome piece, and I will put it in my will. I want an open casket.
Oh, God. Hit me with that 360 no-scope, make it a montage, please. Montage the Skrillex.
Right off the top of Terminal.
Mm-hmm. Montage
No, right
the
off the
Skrillex.
top of Rust.
Oh, yeah.
You guys probably don't fucking... I made a montage video back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, from Modern Warfare 2, like quick scope, no scope shit.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude, I gotta show you guys.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's fucking old. I was very proud of that video. It's like one of my earliest videos, one of the only good early videos I have. Like Room for Rent era.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yeah.
deep.
Wow.
It's good. It's funny, too, which made me happy.
I mean, the only video I have is just a clip that I recorded of these really sick stats that I had on, it was a post-match stats on Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3, I just played No Shark Canal's TDM, 500% tickets. And from beginning to end, these matches would last maybe about 45 minutes, and I'd end the game with probably like 100 and something kills. It would be nuts. It would be really nuts. And I'd use these games to just level up the classes that I had, and because of 500% TDM on No Shark Canals and Battlefield 3 on PS3, I have all my classes maxed out.
Jesus Christ.
All the attachments are unlocked. Like, I'd like start the match, look through all my guns, see what gun I'm closest to unlocking a new attachment for, get that attachment, swap guns till my next attachment. It was so sad. It was very sad. Why is it this?
No, that chair's fucked.
It was just leaning back before, though.
Try the right side. Look further back. No.
That's my
Behind.
Oh, your foot's keeping me from leaning back. Oh, hi. Hi, foot.
Hello, Kevin.
No, I'll pull it out.
Pull it up.
Out. No.
What else you got
Whatever.
in the closet? Ooh, what's this? This looks breakable.
Don't break my shit,
Whoops.
Nick.
Too late. Oh, what's in this box? Personal stuff. Hey, there's that dildo.
There
you're
we
trying
go.
to hide.
There we go. It's leaning back again.
I think this video's starting to come to a close.
You think so?
I think we're running out of material, boys.
We're never out of material. Are you kidding me? Quick, what's everyone's favorite color?
Black, like my fucking soul.
Same, bro. What about you, Brandon?
I was gonna say orange, but Home Depot sucked that love out of me.
Okay, so what else?
Like blue.
Like blue. Well,
Like blue,
judging
man.
by your room.
Which is going to be changing colors soon. It's gonna be gray. Gray and black. And the floor, I got the floor all set up now. I'm gonna
Nice.
be ordering that.
Where's
Dude,
this?
can you fucking believe
Here, this room.
This room?
Can you fucking believe that for my size room to get the amount of fucking flooring I need, it's like $450.
What?
For I think it's $239 a square foot for the flooring that I want.
That's OD, bro.
That's the vinyl plank flooring too. Like the drop locks, nothing crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
Fuck me, dude.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Well, if you need help doing that, I know how to do it, so.
Yeah, probably. I was talking to my coworker and he's like, "Hey, yo, just remember you gotta leave a 1/4 inch of space in between that and the walls." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Why wouldn't you like line it up with the walls?" Like, you don't want that shit to move when you're stepping on it.
I lined it up with the walls. Everything's fine.
Cause he was like, oh yeah, they need to settle and like, you know, expand and acclimate to the room. And I'm like, what the fuck? Confused me.
Whatever.
I don't do flooring. I just tell people how to do it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
My job is to teach, not to do.
Fair enough. Cheese and rice.
So why blue?
Dicks over rice?
What?
Blue, like blue. Why blue?
Cause it's a nice color.
Kevin, why black?
Huh?
Why
Kevin,
black?
Black.
Well, black is actually one of the colors of my ethnic home country's flag, which is red and black. And for those people that don't know, and obviously you won't fucking know, I'm
Haven't seen
Albanian.
him.
So
Did you know?
you learned something today, people. Have fucking take that information, do what you wish with it.
Albania!
Albania, I love my country. I love Albania.
I had a chick in my anatomy class who's Albanian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Didn't
my
you say
fucking
she's
cousin.
like smoking hot?
No, you know what it was? Is she came in and like she was like, yeah, hey, whatever, this is my name, blah blah. And then she was friendly, and then she had a sense of humor, was outgoing. I'm like, whoa, suddenly you got really hot.
It's like, were you hot when you walked in the room 10 minutes ago? Because I don't remember that.
But fucking red and black, right?
Yeah, red and black.
Shadow the Hedgehog is red and black.
Yeah, that's why every Sonic game I always try and use Shadow because I love red and black.
Let me tell you something. Sonic Adventure 2 was my moral compass as a kid.
Really now?
Yes, because Sonic was like the hey, let's be cool and help out our friends and go fast and look at my shoes.
And Knuckles was like,
Well,
I want to kill everyone.
No, that wasn't Knuckles.
Let me beat you.
Knuckles is the red guy
Yes.
who just punches things.
Exactly. Let me beat you.
Shadow was all about revenge and fuck the humans. And I was like, okay, they're both pretty cool. These will be my moral compasses for the future. Jesus Christ. Because I didn't know anything about like good and bad. That was my like
Good and bad.
reference for like what it means to be good and bad. Bad people don't
Like
care,
black.
want revenge, are like black, have the cooler shit, and hate the world. And good people are like,
Broke
yeah,
boys.
they're what?
They're broke boys.
The road boys. They're fucking radical. They got a bunch of friends.
They
got
gotta go fast.
no time to waste. Gotta go fast and all that shit. And I was like, oh, they're both pretty baller. Help me out. Help me, Albanian. Thank you.
There we go.
Okay, cool.
What time is it?
It's time to end
3
the
o'clock.
recording.
3:05.
Yeah, I'd say that's a solid hour and
All right.
15.
I want to hit stop. We all gotta say goodbye. Where are we?
Hour
Shit.
and 16 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay. Here we go. Come here. Give me a hand.
Give me a hand.
Don't step on me.
I won't.
Oh, no, let me sit up.
There we go. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 3 of Do the Sticks Click podcast.
That was a very,
Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that.
that was a very time-wasty podcast.
It was very life-consuming, and I'm glad you stayed through to the end. If you didn't, you won't be hearing this. Thank you, and goodbye. Everybody say goodbye. Bye.
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 Ding 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 ding.